Hi! In this video, I'm going to explain to you isolations and isopops. For this video, I used a small light hula hoop, but many people say it's easier to start with a heavier hula hoop. That's how actually I started. Mine in the beginning was 90 centimeters in diameter and about 400 grams. With a heavier hoop, it feels like you are more in control of the hoop. As with most of the tricks, there is two directions. There is clockwise and anti-clockwise. I will first show you clockwise. For this, I'm gonna start at 12 o'clock. I grab the hoop from the inside and I'm gonna follow my pinky. So first, I'm gonna try and isolate the hoop for just 45 degrees. So basically, if you are looking at the clock, it's from 12 to 3 o'clock. If the hoop is in front of you, it would be 12 back to 9 o'clock. If the 45-degree turn works, you go all the way down to 6 o'clock and try and do this a few times. And then you go all the way until you can't go anymore. And you go back and you're going to keep trying to have the hoop on the same spot the whole time. Remember, it's a clock and the clock is nailed to the wall, so it can't move around like that. Now I'm taking my left hand to help me keep the hoop on the spot. For that, I pinch together my thumb and my pointy finger. And I create a tunnel or a loop, and the hoop is just inside that loop, so it's still moving. I'm just holding the hula hoop with my right hand, which is the isolating hand. And I try and keep the hoop in front of me on the spot. And every time I do the grip change, I have to push the hoop up a little bit, otherwise it will drop down and ruin the isolation. Now I'm gonna show you anti-clockwise. For that, I start at 6 o'clock from the inside and I follow my thumb. So first again, I just try 45-degree rotation, and when that works well, I go all the way up to 12 o'clock. Again, I can use my other hand to keep the hoop in place. And when that works, I'll try without. The nice thing that's easy with this one is when I'm at the top, I just open my hand and then I rotate it, and then I slowly have to isolate it down again. So the grip change in this direction is easier, but it's a little bit more difficult to isolate the hoop nicely down. Again, when you do the grip change, you do have to push up the hoop a little bit with your isolating hand so it doesn't drop and then turn into spinning on the hand. Here again, slowly for you, with my helping loop hand. I go up, open, and push a little bit up. As I'm having an inner dialogue when I film videos, I have my concentration face on and can't smile in videos. Apologize for that. This is what happens when you do not properly isolate. So you want to try and keep the hoop in front of you like a window, so I can always see through. If parts of the hoop go into my vision, I know I'm doing something wrong. Alright, let's move on to isopops. For that, I'm standing sideways. So the hoop is next to me, my hand is at 6 o'clock, next to my hip, and I'm isolating forward. So I'm following my pinky finger. What I do then, when I isolate it up to around about 1 o'clock, I push my arm forward, it's straight, and my hand is bent down a little bit. To take the hoop back, I open my hand and guide my arm back. With that, the hoop is coming back automatically. It's a little bit like if you would try and shoo away an animal. Here again in slow motion for you. So it's more about the push. The coming back is actually very easy. So push your arm forward, it's straight, and see how much my hand is bent. So my thumb is facing downwards. here again, the shooing motion. And following the pinky up. So I push the hoop, then when I bring it back I have to isolate not much until I go back down to 6 o'clock and then I push it forward. So you only push at 6 o'clock, the hoop comes back and you grab it at around 1 o'clock and then just isolate down until you're at 6 o'clock again. Now I'm gonna show you isolations with my left hand for those of you who are left-handed. Here I start at 12 o'clock and I follow my pinky. Again, when I do the grip change, I have to push the hoop up. And the faster I go, the cleaner the isolations look. Now I'm following my thumb, and for that I start at the bottom at 6 o'clock. In the beginning, isolations are a little bit wonky, but with practice they will get really nice. I used to practice in the park with the sun in the back and watching my shadow. That really helped me. And here again, the isopops. Again, I have the hoop next to me and I push my arm forward when my hand is at 6 o'clock. So when the hoop is next to me, my arm is straight next to my body. What also really helps with this move is if you have one foot in front and then lean into the whole push to make the move look bigger. As you see, the left side is a little bit wonky because I don't practice it as much. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you soon and happy hooping!